culture means to me, it's pretty much everything. It's music, it's fashion, it's the way you carry yourself. It's pop culture influences a lot of people who are in the media all the time. You see them, and then I think that you take an inspiration towards them.
Well, pop culture to me is the ever-changing popular music, topics, trends at the time. It moves society in such a way that everyone can basically feel the energy of new topics and stay on the cutting edge.
Pop culture means to me, I feel like it involves music, fashion, and beauty all together.
It means the current trends that are happening in the current times.
I would say pop culture means our generation, the way things have changed. I do believe social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everything you put on there, all the news, how everyone communicates nowadays, how you see what the world's going on and how people talk and communicate. I think that's changed. Also too, the trendy stuff, everyone wants everything new. TVs, technologies, cell phones, radios, iPhones, cars.
MTV, VH1.
That's old school.
Pop culture to me is kind of like, our celebrities, people that are on the A-list, kind of people that walk on the red carpet, or musicians, kind of people that kind of idolize and, put on the internet and you see on TV and stuff.
Yeah, that would be very important for a president to know the topics of the time, especially if he wants to reach the people and win the popular vote. That can, especially driving the polls now, you'll see how much their knowledge of what's going on, whether it be good or bad situations, that is popular. If they want to really reach the people and get the support that they need, that people have to be behind and feel that they're on the cutting edge.
Of course, because then they're in tune with the people and the young people.
Yes.
And why?
Because if they don't really know what's going on with social media or kind of with the people around, how are they supposed to just know anything in general? That's how I feel. I feel like if they don't know what's going on with Beyonce, then how the hell are they gonna know what to wear or what to say or know who people are idolizing right now? It's kind of just you have to know what's going on in society.
Yeah, I mean, if a president knows what's going on and if they know that what's in the media and because famous people always try to stick out for something, they want something to be noticed, so I think that if a president knows what's going on, then I think it should be good.
You want the younger voters? Sure, like my brother just said, if he wants the younger generation to jump on his bandwagon and vote for him, sure, it gets me up with the current events that's going on. That's pretty much how everything is now. Social media, everything's on the YouTube or hardly heard of the news anymore or watch TV. Mm-hmm. That's how we can get to them, talk to them, and cast their votes.
Yes, I think so. Because it really reflects the media, and if he gets involved more, he can get more presidency.
Well, Kanye West 2020, so be aware, he's coming out for you. Just know it.
The technology. Other countries are already ahead of us in technology. China, Japan. I don't think they realize how big it is and how important it is in the pop culture. Social media is huge.
I think upcoming president should be more aware of just what kids are thinking nowadays, what they want, how to get to their brains, because it's tough. Get the younger votes. I think he needs to be more. Nowadays, you got to watch what you say, how he does things, and all that. No old-fashioned beliefs anymore. Everything's just changing. The world's changing. The president just needs to be up more what the kids want to change for the future.
I think the biggest one right now is Probably the way people are homeless, probably. I like that. I think that's a big deal. People are homeless for no reason nowadays. Sometimes they're for reasons, sometimes they aren't. Sometimes it's due to drinking, sometimes it's due to money, lack of money. So I think it's definitely a big deal within the USA.
I feel like he should be aware of the gay and lesbian community and the transgender, and kind of like put more peace at it instead of people being so judgmental about it, and just kind of make everything a more peaceful environment to give people like both looks on each side.
Basically, the one thing to be aware of is the influence of social media over protests and grassroots movement that can change the tide. We've seen over in Europe where people banded together on I think it was Facebook originally, and were able to agree in such a way that they felt change was needed, and more outcries, and some obviously violent visual protests, but they were able to, I believe, overthrow some dictators that had been around for a long time. Gaddafi, if I remember, they drug him through the streets. You saw it overplay over social media. And at that time, they would then basically embrace democracy, or their version of it. And those topics, those feelings, that energy that people had, for them that was the popular culture of the time. It's not necessarily rock and roll and topical, what the next iPhone is. Sometimes it's about life in general.
How many people are seeing this video?